So today I'm going to be drawing on this lovely bit of paper here and sharing my art with you, my imagination, and why I want to share that with the world and introduce you to this setting on this piece of paper that I have been creating and hopefully sell it. So let's go.
Hello, it is me from the future. I realised about halfway through doing this video and drawing it that trying to draw something from the top of my head and also talk about something from the top of my head is something that my little brain cannot do. So I'm going to commentate while I draw away on this piece of paper. What am I drawing today? Well, I wanted to introduce where I'm getting all my inspiration from to start this business, selling stickers and art and hopefully a lot more things coming, and tell you about the setting that this lovely tower that I'm currently drawing for you is, what it is, and if it's something that's intriguing for you people. I'll talk to you a little bit about the setting and to set the mood and really give life to this tower and its story and all of the characters and inhabitants inside that I want to draw and make art out of and share it, and hopefully people will like it and buy it. So here you go. It is a lovely, whimsical and dark fantasy kind of tone. That's the tone of the world, and the story is that long ago a magnificent tower was said to have been built by 7 spiritual sages in a misguided quest for enlightenment. Yet as they climbed ever higher, the sages fell prey to greed and madness, turning on one another in a violent struggle to claim enlightenment. One by one, they met their tragic demise until the tower itself was swallowed up and vanished, its secrets lost to the ages. Now, this fabled tower has suddenly reappeared, drawing daring adventurers to uncover its legendary riches and forgotten secrets. Yet, as these explorers delve into the tower's uncharted halls, they discover a strange and unsettling new ecosystem, populated by alien life forms, twisted by the structure's mysterious disappearance. So what other wonders and terrors await within this beautiful resurrected marvel? I can't wait to capture that wonder and mystery and danger of this delightfully dark fantasy setting through a series of charming stickers and artwork for you all to enjoy. So that is the setting in its whole, and I am drawing it right now for the first time in my life. So I've never really put this on paper, and this is me in the video right now going, oh my god, this is not perfect. I always thought that these lovely, I don't know what they are, they're like watercolor pens, would look good in like shading it in brown. It did not at all. It did not look good, and I thought, okay, I'm just gonna go with it because right now in the video, and I'm still feeling it really because this is a few days later, my perfectionism was going crazy and was like telling me, George, this is so bad, what are you doing? And was like making me feel really uncomfortable and anxious about it. And like in the last video I said, it doesn't matter, like don't try to be perfect, like make that bad art, make it crap. And to tell you the truth, yeah, I was uncomfortable making this and sharing it, right? But I was having fun. I had so much fun just rolling out this big piece of paper and doing it all in permanent marker, like no way I could like rub this out or start again. I was just going with it. And I used to do these kind of drawings as a kid. Like, this is why I want to talk about it today, is like, this is where all of my inspiration as a kid came from. This is where my creativity came from. If I loved a world, I would just sit down and draw these like huge structures, like with these little windows, doors, like stairs coming out the sides, and like, what's this over here, water wheels. And it was just awesome. It was so much fun, and I'll tell you the truth, yeah, I was uncomfortable making this because it might have not been like quote unquote the best art that I've done, but my inner child was loving this. He loved it so much. And do you know what? You get it, George. You're doing really well. This drawing is amazing and it makes me uncomfortable, but I love it. And I'm taking this as a win because my inner child loved this so much, and I'm happy that I could do that for him. So thank you. And that's what I want to talk about, right? Especially with like a bit about my story and like where my creativity comes from in a way and why I want to share that with people. And like I was saying, I used to create worlds as a kid. Growing up as a autistic person that I didn't know I was autistic back then, I always used to just daydream and create these worlds in my head. And I was always influenced by the things that I absorbed as a kid. And these were like the Ghibli movies and Disney movies and these beautiful worlds that I used to play on like a DS and the Wii, like Zelda and Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, and like my first game ever, which was Minish Cap, Zelda game. These worlds were like huge cornerstones for me in my imagination, and they really influenced and shaped my imagination. And I just loved this. I've always loved this and always done it. I've always created worlds in my head and characters and these stories in my head for me to live in as like an autistic person who is always daydreaming. I always daydreamed, and I would always find ways to daydream in my head in these different worlds because I wanted to just escape into them. I wanted to enjoy myself and come up with stories and come up with characters just to feel like I was there with them, and it was just amazing. And that's why I'm creating these worlds, and I want to share them because I want to share that same sense of awe, wonder, and escapism with my designs and my stories and my worlds and my characters, and I want to share that so other people can enjoy that and feel what I did when I was a kid. And I feel that's really why I want to, and that's why I feel like I want to do this in my own way and hopefully impact people like those worlds did as for me as a kid. Like Laputa was my first Ghibli movie I watched, and Princess Mononoke, and they were huge for me, huge. And I guess there is some inspiration coming from Laputa in this tower as well, and I want to do that through selling my stickers and selling art and telling stories through art, and hope maybe telling stories through books and stuff like that. I want to share that kind of passion and that escapism that I had as a child and someone who is autistic, and just trying to like get by in the world and make it just a little bit more comfier for me to live in, because it's hard living as an autistic person, especially as someone who didn't know that as a kid and spent most of the time just daydreaming. I was at school, I would finish my work to try and daydream longer. It was great. It was so much fun, and I would do that all the time. Different worlds, tons of different worlds. I kind of want to explore, some of them as well, and I think that'd be really cool. But for now, a lot of my inspiration is coming from this world, and hopefully people will like it, and hopefully I can make some beautiful products and people want to buy them. So this tower, oh my god, it is so good. It is amazing. We're nearly done. There is some wonderful bits in this tower that I love so much. In the astrology bit, we're at the top now. The crown of the tower is beautiful. I will go into more detail on probably another video and talk about I would love to do that. I would literally just love to like ramble about the the idea behind the tower and its story and all of its inhabitants, and and what has happened, and like what has happened to the tower, and like what's up with it, and why the entire tower has gone a bit out of whack with itself and everything's disconnected. I always really love, especially I'm into a lot of spirituality right now, I love to really incorporate those themes into my and influences into my work, and how, especially in the past few years, and maybe how like those messages can be picked up on by people, and it's just really, I get a lot of inspiration from those kind of messages in spirituality. It's really cool. But here's the tower. It's looking so good. I love this like atrium, like greenhouse paradise bit here with all the big trees sticking out the sides. It's so cool. And as my first sketch of this tower, I think I actually did really well. Really well. I love this bit with the upside down towers and the astrology bit. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of myself. I love it. And I think that's it. So thank you for watching. I hope I helped to talk about how I want to just share my art and my story and why I want to make a business out of this. So thank you so much for watching. You can check out my latest video just here on the screen, and if you liked it and you want to learn more about the tower and my products that are going to be coming out in stickers and art form in the next few weeks, stick around, subscribe, and like this video. Thank you so much. Goodbye now.